Welcome to Fuel for the Soul Season 3 with Darrius Garrett, where in just a few minutes, we reset the mindset, recharge the spirit, and refocus the heart. These are bite-sized messages with life-sized impact. Motivational Mondays to push you forward, Wisdom Wednesdays to steady your steps. No long lectures, just truth, encouragement, and fuel for the journey. Now, let's get into your motivation and wisdom with Darrius Garrett.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Wisdom Wednesday. Today, I want to talk about something that's been generating a lot of conversations lately, AI music. I've seen the comments, I've heard the debates. Some people say AI music isn't real music. Others say it's cheating. Some even call people who create AI music, like myself, lazy. And honestly, I think we need a little more perspective, guys. Now, just hear me out. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone is simply typing a few words into a prompt with no creativity, no thought, no effort, and no vision behind it, I understand why people might question that. I would question it too. But please, don't assume that's everyone's story. Take me, for example. I've been writing poems, songs, and lyrics since I was about 12 years old, right? Maybe even younger. Many of you know me as one of the original freedom writers, and some may know my poetry was published in the Freedom Writer's Diary, long before AI even existed. Writing was my outlet. It was how I processed pain, expressed love, shaped my hope, and told my stories. Hip-hop has always been my first love. Like so many kids growing up, I dreamed of becoming one of the greatest rappers in the world, like Snoop Dogg and Scarface and Ice Cube. And as life went on, I realized I wasn't gonna take the traditional path into the music industry. But one thing never changed. I never stopped writing because it was my first love. I had notebooks filled with lyrics, hooks, verses, song concepts, and ideas that I've been carrying around for decades. Then AI comes along. For me, AI wasn't a shortcut. It wasn't an escape from hard work. It was an opportunity. At least that's the way I've seen it as. It gave me another way to finally bring decades of my own lyrics, stories, emotions, and musical vision to life. I'm still writing the songs. I'm still creating the concepts. I'm still directing the sound, the emotion, and the message. To me, AI isn't replacing my creativity, guys. It's another instrument. Now, before anyone misunderstands me, let me say this. If AI companies are training their models using other artists' music, voices, or copyrighted work, then I absolutely believe those artists deserve to be compensated. Just like producers clear samples and pay royalties when they build on someone else's work. I believe the same principles of fairness should apply here too. Creativity deserves to be respected, and the people who help make these tools possible deserve to be treated fairly. But that's a completely different conversation than artists like me using AI to bring my own lyrics, our own ideas, our own stories, and our own vision to life. Those are two different conversations. Now think about this, guys. Just kind of consider this for a second. Nobody called Herbie Hancock lazy because he embraced the synthesizer. Nobody called Dr. Dre lazy because he mastered the MPC drum machine in mixing and mastering. Nobody called Kanye West lazy because he had the vision to sample classic records and transform them into something fresh and timeless. Sampling didn't eliminate creativity. It required imagination, musical taste, and production skill. Those men became masters of the tools available to them, and those tools helped shape entire generations of music. That's exactly what I want to do with AI. I don't want AI to replace my creativity. I want to master it. I want to become known for writing meaningful lyrics, creating unforgettable songs, and using this new inspirational instrument to inspire people, encourage people, and point people towards hope and God. Because music has always evolved. We went from vinyl to cassette, cassette to CD, CDs to streaming, analog studios to digital workstations. Every major innovation in music was criticized before it eventually became accepted. I simply believe AI is another chapter in the evolution of music. And here's what I do know. Technology doesn't replace creativity at all, guys. Creativity still matters. It still shines through, and heart still matters as well. The message still matters. The songs that truly connect with people will always rise to the top, regardless of what tools that we use to create them. So don't let someone else's opinion keep you from pursuing what God has placed inside of you. If what you're creating brings joy, serves a purpose, honors God, and positivity impacts other people's lives, keep creating that, guys. I want to hear it. Now, let me leave you with a challenge. If you're one of those people who's skeptical about AI music or never heard about it at all, don't judge it before you've actually experienced it. Go listen to my music under K.I.N.G Music, K-I-N-G Music, on all platforms. Not because I'm asking for sympathy, not because it's AI, but because I genuinely believe the music speaks for itself. Listen to the lyrics, listen to the stories, listen to the heart that I place in the music. Listen to the message. Ask yourself one simple question. If nobody told me this was created with AI, would I still enjoy this song? You just might surprise yourself. See, my music is available on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, and every other major streaming platform. And all the links are waiting for you in the description below or on the side of this video. The music that you're hearing throughout this video is actually my own music. It's the title track for my album, I'ma Turn Up, from my debut album called I'ma Turn Up, released in August 13th. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing, I'd love for you to pre-save and pre-order the album that's coming out next week, August 13th. And if after listening you honestly enjoy the music, I'd really appreciate your support. I don't have a major record label behind me or a marketing company. It's just me. I don't have $1 million budget or anything like that. It's just me. I don't have a huge promotional machine working behind the scenes. It's just me. What I do have is faith, a dream, a message, and people like you right now. Word of mouth is the greatest form of marketing. Every stream, every follow, every download, every playlist ad, every share, every comment matters and means something to me. And every recommendation helps introduce this music to someone who might need to hear it. And if you listen and decide it's not for you, that's okay too. At least you gave me a chance. At least you gave it an honest opportunity instead of judging it before pressing play. That's all I can ask for, guys. So remember, I know this was long, but just know that wisdom isn't just about knowing what's right, but also doing what's right. Until next time, stay wise and stay inspired. Keep creating, and may God continue to bless you all. God bless.
Thanks for tuning into Fuel for the Soul with Darrius Garrett. Follow, like, and share this podcast with someone who needs a word today. Connect with I am Darrius Garrett on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And remember, you don't need a perfect past to spark a powerful future. Stay grounded, stay grateful, stay fueled.